All right. First and foremost, we're gonna turn face east. We're gonna give all praises. We go over to the devil wants to cross the edges and shit, man. Citation say, brother, push the word of truth. Truth, it's 10 4 corners. We just basically sit with him. And tonight we basically gonna prophesy. And it's all about, a lot of people uh may say, we all out there talking, and nobody listen to us. But who cares though? Our job is to prophesy, push the word out. That's it. All right. It don't matter. It's somebody next to us, in front of us, it don't matter. Our job is to push the word of Yahweh about some shot though. And guess what? It is what it is in the day though. But we have a job, and our job is to push the word. All right. So feel bad. So that's our job though. I mean, and people like saying we might be crazy, maybe they don't care. Clear. All right. We're doing our job, man. 'Cause we want that crown the Lord promised, man. All right, that is working for, man. We're not working for no BMW. We're not working for no motherfucking uh, uh, Lamborghini. Man, we're not working for that, man. We work for a kingdom of Yahweh about some shot, man. And with you, everything the Lord promised is gonna be 10 times better, man. Okay, like what you got?
All right, can you get this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna read down, man. This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 1. Yahweh Shai answered and spake unto them again by parables, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son.
Mm-hmm. Made a marriage with his son, all right? And the Lord is getting ready for our husband, man. All right, which is Yahweh Shai. Cause we like his woman to him. All right, go ahead, bro.
And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come.
All right, and we call it. You see, brother, pushing videos week in, week out, man, on the tube, man. Brother, on the weekend out on the video on the streets, pushing the word, man. All right, and what we doing? We being to the marriage. You say you come back to your house about some shine.
Every video is an invitation to the
Right. Go ahead.
And again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage.
Come to the marriage. All right. Now, what we saying, and we give the word of how much shot. And we know it maybe wrong, maybe bad, some good, but saying that it's a warning. Cause we try to get you back to the marriage that you have for shot, man. When Lord come back, it's not gonna be no goddamn cookies, man. It's not gonna hand on roses, man. If you get this truth, got it, keep it, man. Now, if you find it and you go back to the world, man, guess what? Hey, he gonna kick out the wedding. You're not part of the wedding. But guess what? We are bringing you back to the marriage, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
If I can add, Yahweh Shai, he made that sacrifice. You know,
ultimate sacrifice.
That ultimate sacrifice for what? We to come in. So we to join back, to the Father. He said, hey, come to the marriage. It's open. It's open. Repent ye and come in. But y'all refuse. Y'all be like, we ain't trying to hear that. Man, we good. Hey, look, we in Rome. We balling.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to hear none of that.
Jay don't hear that, man. Jay want to hear what's fuck like right now? 4th of July. Jay got to get. I seen Jay goddamn American flag shirts on, every goddamn thing on day, bro. That's what they want to do. They don't want to put the bullshit aside. They want Murphy in America, and guess what? America is on the way out. I don't know how in the fuck everybody want to continue this bullshit, man. Man, I people oppressed all day, every day, all motherfucking day long. All right. And guess what? Big Trump signed that goddamn beautiful bill. Got beautiful. Yeah. And guess what? They're gonna affect a lot of people. A lot of people. Especially Israelites, man. Especially Israelites, man. Can welfare, Medicaid, health care. I mean, look,
Increase on tax.
increase taxes.
AI.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be bad out here. But guess what? He signed a bill, and a lot of you niggas voted, especially you damn North Kingdom. I mean, oh, I'm voting for Trump. Hey, he deporting your ass. Hey, now he on Southern King ass too. he on Levi ass right now too. But a lot of y'all votes for them though. Now you didn't see what you you voted for. This is what you get though. At the same time, that bitch, you couldn't vote for that bitch. She ain't no goddamn good either. So them hoes, they ain't no good, man. It don't matter who you vote for. It's the same agenda, man. Regardless, man. Regardless. All right.
Verse 5. But they made light of it and went their way.
See? That's Jay. Jay drive by all day long. They'll see him. Some might blow the horn, whatever. Hey, so somebody fan their hands, whatever. Hey, look, they looking like, man, they ain't nothing. They ain't talking about nothing, man. They just talking. And a lot of people on especially brother in South Carolina, he do a lot of videos on our people bugged up against the truth, man. Basically, it feels like we just insignificant. Like we just talking. But we gonna see. And that day, hey, when Esau, and Lord let Esau run loose on you niggas, a lot of you gonna sit back, man, I should listen to them. Too late then. Cause you should listen.
They come by the videos and make lights start stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that's gonna be accounted.
Yeah.
Verse 5 again, but they made light of it and went their own ways. Once his form, another to his merchandise, and the remnant took his servant and entered them spitefully and slew them. And that's who's that
The prophet killed us.
time.
And our people, they can't kill us now. So they slander us. With words, they try to kill, our character. So this is what you have is the prophets going forth, as ambassadors of Yahweh by Shema Shah, and we're bidding, to this royal wedding. This isn't just the ordinary wedding. This is a wedding for a king. Okay, so we're bidding you to this royal marriage. All right, and you're slapping away the hand. So this is the hand of mercy that's stretched out now, but then we come to a time when the hand of judgment, and the main tool that the Lord gonna use for judgment is Esau. The Lord created, the Lord created Esau just for you niggas. The Lord customized Esau with a special hatred for you niggas to get busy with you niggas in these times, man. Okay? So now what we're seeing is Esau booting up. And that's the Lord on the left hand side booting up on you niggas. Yeah, that's the Lord booting up on you niggas, man. That's why he done lumped all tribes. All right? Because the Levite or the Haitians, shit, they're just the dark people. He already had the brown, okay? He already had them, okay, as the criminal and villain now. Okay? He just bridged you niggas in the mix. Okay, so now it's getting to the point he just gonna have free reign of all you niggas, man.
And I was thinking about that Matthew chapter 24, when it says, many shall be offended and betray one another when it's public. Right? You can see the pattern. When Big C and his 19 crew was walking around, what they say to the people who mainly had it, it was like, that brown color to dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most people who's
That's who need to get shot first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's saying like basically we the problem who didn't get it. Who did get it. God damn. Go ahead. It's morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You on that?
I know you're saying it.
Yeah. He said Ezekiel 21:9, going into backing up the brother appreciation, going to how the Lord is sharpening up that sword. It's Ezekiel chapter 21 and verse 9. It says, "Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished." Yep. And who the sword? Esau. So the Lord is sharpening his sword, Esau even. That's why he's allowing Esau, to tap into this technology. This devil, he can send frequencies at your ass that make it feel like you burning from the inside out.
Mhm.
Okay? The devil, he's able to cause, cyber warfare. He can wage war on you niggas economically. Okay, close banks. Okay, there's so many avenues that this devil can get at you, man. There's weapons that this devil hasn't introduced to the public yet, man. Okay, a lot of times, see what people finna see. The first time you see some of these weapons, that's gonna be the last time you see. That's gonna be your end. Okay, go ahead. Verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. Yep. It is furbished that it may glitter. Yeah, it's sharpened to do a sword slaughter. Because the Lord got a bone to pick with you Israelites. See, Jacob's trouble, it's because everybody gonna be in trouble. Because we come to the time with civil unrest where it's gonna be judgment in the earth. Okay? But there's an emphasis on you niggas, man. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. Because the Lord gonna emphasize on 2/3 of our people, man. Okay? Because they were born just for judgment. Here it is, they're already born to be judged, and these niggas stacking sin on top of sin. Because you don't have your house shot, so you gotta pay for the judgment for your past lives. All right? And you niggas come and add to the tab in this life. So how horrific is that judgment gonna be? That's why the Lord got Esau sharp, the Lord sharpening Esau. Go ahead. Should it be? Because why do you sharpen the sword? So it can be efficient. Because you gotta think, if in the ancient world, when you go to war, okay, you don't got time to keep hacking at a nigga. You want to one swipe, you through this nigga, move to the next. You ain't got time to keep hacking at a nigga. No, you sharpen that sword for the sake of efficiency. You want that sword to go through flesh like butter. Bah, on to the next. So the Lord got Esau turned up. He's gonna be real efficient on killing you niggas, man. Go ahead. Should we then make mirth? Yep. It is contempted the rod of my son as every tree. It says, should we then make mirth? And what's all on the nigga's mind? Playing goddamn game. Ain't nothing. Nigga ain't serious about nothing. Nigga woman ain't serious about nothing. Everything is a big joke to niggas, man. But the Lord finna wake niggas up, man. Yeah. Verse 11. And he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and is furbished to give it to the hand of a slayer. Yep. So the sword is sharpened, all right, to give it to the hand of the slayer. Ultimately, the slayer is the Most High. Because Esau the sword. So the Most High finna swing Esau on you niggas, man. Okay? The Lord finna swing Esau, okay, through your hood, man. Because you niggas so tough with each other. Yeah. So the Most High finna let you niggas be as tough as you want. Now you can be big and bad as you want when the Most High swing Esau through that bitch, man. Okay, go ahead. Yep. It says, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. Yep. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Yep. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh. Yeah, so it's gonna be upon my people. Okay. The Lord created Esau to terrorize you niggas, man. To show the elect. See, the Esau has a purpose. His rulership has a purpose. And see, the elect, we're learning how not to be in this rulership, man. Okay, we're learning how not to rule. Okay, but for 2/3, Esau is here just to judge you niggas, man. Okay, yeah, bro.
I got a quick one for you. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 41.
Yep.
If I whet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment,
Yep.
I will render vengeance to my enemies and will reward them that hate me.
Yeah, so this is beginning because they glitter sword is the nukes. Okay, which the top enemy of Esau, mean the top enemy of the Most High is Esau. But who has become an enemy under Esau? 2/3. Okay, so the nukes are just gonna come clear this bitch out. But Jacob trouble, it's gonna be a build up to the nukes, man. The Lord gonna be put terror. He gonna terrorize your ass, and some of you niggas gonna be terrorized to survive just for the nukes, man.
Well, most of,
No, I don't go ahead, bro.
I said the Most High gonna show you why he called himself the King of Terror.
Yep.
He gonna show you. Back in Matthew chapter 22, verse 7. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burnt up the city.
So who are those murderers? Man? It's you 2/3. Okay, because if niggas could, they would. If they had the authority, they would come slaughter us, man. You know.
Man, they're trying to overthrow the Most High.
Yeah. You know. Right with Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas will help Esau do anything. That's why the Most High gonna do you niggas bad, man, because you love the nation that he hates. Okay, but then you hate, okay, the nation that's chosen. Okay, and you're a part of the nation.
Right. You're afraid of my enemy, goddamn. Make you the enemy.
Yeah. How backwards is the nigga? A nigga Sean being chosen, okay, but love the nigga that hate them the most. Which is Esau Edom. They love the nation that hate them the most, man. Jay got a true mental illness, man. They see a lot of our people are beyond repair. And this is why we're not walking around handing pamphlets to niggas, trying to do no picnics for no niggas, man. You know? No, we understand the judgment of the Lord. Niggas gotta get out of here, man. Okay? And we can't wait till this big beautiful bill is signed, okay, into order, man. Okay? When Jacob's trouble happened, we're gonna do the what's that nigga on TikTok go off? They hype me up, yeah. Yeah, hype me up, yeah. That tall nigga, yeah. We gonna be dancing like that. When you know, the truth is let loose on you niggas, man. How the Edomites did us, the Babylonians, they were pouring us out of shit. Yeah. You gonna be on that time. Because we gonna understand the judgment, because you niggas is a speed bump on the way to the kingdom, man. You got it, bro.
Then he said to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy.
Yeah. So as we calling out, you're seeing that there's a group of our people that know they Israelites. These niggas ain't worthy, man. Look at these niggas doing, man. Look what these niggas is doing, man. Look how freaky these niggas are. You know, wicked, filthy, looping.
Yeah.
Okay, the doctrine changed. Niggas just say any goddamn thing now. Just like you been saying, brothers been saying, it's just about going against the apostles.
That's it.
You know, like what are you niggas doing? You see?
And I don't say this too though. When the brother make a video, I think the L out there, South Carolina, I can't never see his name, bro. I can never see his name, bro. I can never see his name, bro. You know,
Slow, bro.
yeah. Bro, and it's always IUIC. They always talk about them.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers in the purple.
Yeah.
They always talking about them. And the shit they pull, people come from church. And you all on the people on the sidewalk blabbing at them people. They don't want to listen to you. They don't want to listen to you. So basically you waste your time. But at the same time, you want to do what you want to do. Yeah, that's what y'all want to do the fuck y'all want to do regardless, though. But then scripture like in Matthews, it's given to you. Somebody get that though. Yeah. Yeah. Look, everybody not gonna get this, man. They're not. But y'all trying to force it down people's throat. And that's the problem. Hey, don't force it down people's throat, man.
Nah.
Don't at all. Okay, if they want it, the Lord will open up to them. that's what it is. And that's what y'all don't understand though. But guess what? Y'all had to have the biggest Israelite camp. Go good, great, good. I'm happy for y'all. But guess what? Having them, they there because they get paid.
Yep.
I guarantee you that they get paid. Nate sold out. Nate ain't running shit, man. Like he need to be running, but he won't do the fuck he want to do. All right. When the pastor teach on the MOTB, no, they teach against it. Pastor teach on the Jacob Trouble, they teach against
The thing.
the name. Come on. But it's all it's y'all got little people say you're doing too much. And y'all doing too much, man. Y'all bring heat, and which heat gonna come regardless. We understand it though. Y'all bring heat on everybody. All right, we go ahead, bro. We go ahead.
It makes sense because that shows that they don't really truly know the scripture. So like you said, they out here handing out pamphlets and shit at church. Lord already told us that these times it's gonna be for the elect only. So what was that video they did? This is what spiritual war looks like. They were sitting there arguing with them jakes and shit, going back and forth.
No reason.
Nah, it was much of that. That shows like back what you said too. Like we ain't out here handing out pamphlets and trying to save the nigga community. Like we know that the Lord told us anytime they put the elect in their next.
It's spiritual warfare. You argue with the product of the spiritual war. See, a nigga's a product of spiritual war. The scriptures say what? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places. Arguing with a nigga, he done. Yeah, he finished. But what got him finished? These enchantments from the elites. Christianity is an enchantment.
Yep.
And the nigga's an enchantment. Just like this nigga just passed by, probably in his 50s, playing the hot board. See, he's a result of spiritual warfare. He's a casualty. Arguing with a casualty. That ain't war. If you go to war and you argue with niggas that's wounded on the ground, that nigga, you know,
Nigga, get up. No, nigga, I don't want to get
trying to
up.
fight these niggas. These niggas are already
I want to
casualties.
get up.
You see? You gotta deal with the one causing the casualty, man, which is goddamn Esau.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, arguing with a nigga ain't spiritual warfare. You're in the graveyard, arguing with the dead.
Yeah, basically.
You would be better off for it's the same as going to the graveyard and arguing with the dead. It's gonna be the same result.
It's the same result.
The dead man ain't gonna respond. Niggas ain't gonna respond. It's gonna be the same results. You know?
Tank that Gucci that pull over in Kenya. Man, ain't no goddamn way I'm gonna be long over there. Way over there.
What they say on that? We actually get up and we go travel and spread the word. Here it is, you got GMS camps all over the globe. Literally, it ain't no brother went to another country to preach and teach the word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's just like the world gonna get not what's the name? Not you going over there trying to be on it and look, if them damn king. I don't know that people are not. People not. I don't know that people on the phone. Yeah. Now they would kill y'all and get on y'all ass. It would be a whole different story. Yeah. So y'all did some dumb ass shit, man. Flying way over there, trying to teach the word to them, and look at the same time, like the bro said, some of our people, some are not. All right, y'all waste your fucking breath, man.
You could be talking to a Hamite.
Yeah.
Full blown Hamite.
That's how hell.
Yeah. Purple black nigga.
Hell yeah, I say motherfucker at Walmart back in the day. They call out from you. He said they call out from you. I'm not lying. You see them do.
I got a quick one just to show you this bag of what brother's been saying. This William Solomon 8:1. Wisdom reaching from one end to another mightily, and sweetly does she order all things. And that's through the YouTube. So how is wisdom going from one end to the world mightily? It's through the YouTube. And then it's all about the elect repenting. Okay? Doing shit to be seen. Okay? Going these places, arguing with niggas, man. That's pointless, man. Yeah, it look good for clickbait on the internet. Because niggas love controversy, so it looks good. but then ain't no progress being here. You argue, it's a whole video, you arguing with a nigga for 2 hours, man.
Yeah, right. But you come.
Yeah, after a while, certain time, certain back and forth, they can be edifying, but after a while, you arguing with the fool too long, man, you miss what you arguing about. But they just gonna keep changing the goalposts. Then there's certain shit you can't even have a true dialogue with because they don't know shit. It's certain people, most people, you can't even have a true back and forth with because they don't know shit. Most of the things that the spirit has us going into, they don't even know what the fuck going on. So you really can't even have a potent dialogue with these people because they so goddamn dumb.
But at the end of the day, they gonna go that way, you gonna go your way.
Yep.
So basically, you wasting breath for that. You wasting your time, and they gonna do what they want to do. But let them do what they want to do. You can't, man. The Lord, like I said, it's like that Matthew like 13. Yeah, look, the Lord gonna do it, man. Not us. All right, but our job is to teach the word. Then the Lord gonna get it, they'll get it. But you can't force it down nobody's throat. And only it's your woman, your mom, your brother. And look, if they don't get it, they don't get it. Hey, that's not their lot. At the end of the day, it's not their lot. So you can't make nobody get it. And when they done crazy shit, but there's some niggas. So let them niggas be, man. We go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew 13. I'll read down on it. It says, verse 1, it said, the same day went Yahushua on the house and sat by the sea. You want me to get straight to it?
Yeah.
Okay, straight to the point. Start at 9. It says, who have ears to hear, let them hear.
All right, who had ears to let them hear? All right, I mean, you have understanding, man. I can talk to you all day long till you turn goddamn blue about something. All right. Now, if you don't understand what I'm saying, I mean, if you understand it, cool. But if you don't, you basically waste your time. But go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 10, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
So why you speak to them in parables, man? Parables are adult sayings, man. At the end of the day, the Lord don't want y'all to get it. At the end of the day. Now, if you got this understanding, He wants you to get it. But you gotta hold on to it. And that's the key, man. Stand in this is a battle, bro. That's why you gotta be active. That's why you gotta stay involved. Stay doing your videos, stay watching videos, stay reading. You got to. But when you start sliding away, start veering away, that's when you start doing the shit you want to do. So sliding the other way. All right? Go ahead, bro.
This is verse 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
See? It's given unto you to know the mysteries, man. You. And if you know it, man, hey, brother, if you gotta know it. Hey, it's a beautiful thing to know it, man. A lot of people don't know shit, man. A lot of people walk around this motherfucker like they wearing two same shoes, man. That's how people walk around, man. Walk around, eye closed, don't know hell going on, drunk. I mean, I'm not really drunk, but like spiritually drunk. Spiritually drunk. I go ahead, bro.
But unto them it is not given.
It's not given, man. All right, so what you got? Cherish it, man. Cherish it, man. Hey, you got to hold on to it, man. Cause this is the best thing you got. This is the best thing, man. All right. This is the only thing that really matters, man. To know the stuff. Yeah, how about some shot, man? I feel know like the boy about to pop off, but they don't know the whole thing, man. They don't know about Joel. Yeah, they don't know about that though. But they just know about the war like taking place. But they don't know why. But they don't know why it's about to happen. They don't know the Lord go judgment for his people. They don't know that though. They just know they two countries fight. That's all they know. Lord said everything you know to get his people back though. All right, go ahead.
It's that word mystery. It says hidden. It's in the Greek. Hidden thing.
What's the word?
Mystery. It says a secret, a mystery, a hidden purpose or a counsel.
Hidden purpose of counsel. And that's what the elder brother was just getting into. See, you people don't understand the hidden purpose of the counsel of the Lord. Like World War III is part of the Lord's counsel. Because you got people, they, when Trump so-called got a ceasefire, they was mocking World War III. Like it's not going to happen just because Trump did that ceasefire. But you don't know that's part of the Lord's counsel. But that's a mystery to niggas, man. It's a mystery to niggas that the Lord wants this economy to crash. He wants you niggas to be out here committing cannibalism, teeth of wild beasts, pestilence, man. Okay? Civil unrest. See, that's a mystery to you niggas, man. That's why Howard Shah said when he came up on Jerusalem, he told them you have no king that belong to your peace. But now is it hidden unto you, man. Okay? So he want niggas out here on this time, man. Niggas coming by in the drop top, hitting the gas. Okay? This nigga feeling great. This nigga he has no clue what's next.
Yeah.
There's no way he can know the next scene of the movie.
And guess what?
I chilling like that.
That's like that, bro. And I guess he ain't heard about that big bill.
That big beautiful
bill. He ain't heard about that big beautiful bill.
Yeah.
And what's all in it?
Yeah.
He ain't heard about that, but he heard one of this fatty car you got, claim whatever.
Yeah.
But he read about all up on that.
Yeah, when them ICE agents grab his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you, it's gonna be a beautiful time. When ICE agents just grab random niggas at the store freaking the black.
Yeah.
Just grab that nigga up and mid freak, whatever, mid roll.
Yeah.
Then they snatch the nigga in the black, just flipping in the air. They snatch the nigga so hard, the black just be flipping in the air.
Yeah.
Put that little meme that guy where they stay behind and snatch their ass.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, they getting Levi, bro. I'm telling you, man. They had I don't know exactly what it's about. I mean, the video when they getting their ass too though. So guess what? Like it's time. We all in these times, man. We all in these times, man. Nobody ain't safe out here, all right? Hell, we ain't safe, but yeah, they come get us, but we don't know.
Got the Lord.
That's right, and that's a difference. We have your high box on the shot, and y'all don't though. And that's different. Go ahead, bro.
Like I said, you're gonna have to have faith when these times come. Like you gotta think, you gotta recall. That's why it's so important that we tap back into these scriptures and to to our forefathers, to get an understanding. Like what? Say you get snatched up, right? Who you gonna remember? Remember Joseph? Remember King David?
Remember Daniel?
Remember Daniel?
Yeah.
You just been out there, you haven't been tuned in or recalling anything from these scriptures, you're gonna be freaking out. You're gonna be willing to do anything to get out.
And just like that's why what those men did are recorded, so we can have a reference to draw from. You niggas don't have no reference to draw from. Okay, Esau start snatching niggas up. But you gonna think about it, with Boosie out. Yeah. Okay, you niggas gonna throw first, nigga gonna think about his mom. Call my mom. Here it is. This nigga on the way to Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
So if I call my mom, yeah, that's what the nigga. That's gonna be the first thing come to a nigga mind.
Now it'd be different. Now it can be what? It go to alligator trash now. That's where they going now. Alligator trash. Yeah, damn.
You see, it is written that look. It says scripture was written for what? Our learning. So we can recall these things.
Because that's true. I was saying. It's in Prophesy. Talking about the day of the old.
Remember the
Yeah, like
being able to trust in the
yeah, come. And that's what we gotta do though, man. That's what we gotta do, man. Think about the Hebrew brothers. Three. I can't never say their names like that, bro. Hey, the Lord came through. Dang it. Lord came through, man. Always, man. Man, it's so much stuff the Lord done for our people, and our people just shit on the Lord. I'll be blunt, be real though. They shit on the Lord. Lord took care of us, man, but we fucked off. we messed up, and guess what? Now we in this situation we in now, and guess what? Now he only did the leg. It's all about the leg now. That's it, man. If you ain't part of the leg, man, your ass is grass. At the end of the day, that's it though. If you ain't trying to find the Lord, man, trying to do right, live right, to your best ability, man, follow the Lord, such to the best ability, man. Hey, you on your own, man. Cause the Lord gonna really, he gonna turn his back on y'all. A lot, he is. Proverbs like 20 all the way down. He talking about, hey, they call you, but you niggas don't want to listen.
Mm.
Hey, and that's a beautiful child. I love that child, man. The Lord gonna really show you, hey, you put him last, he gonna put y'all motherfucker last, man. At the end of the day. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Brother wanted me to look this up. How many Haitians have been deported so far? All right, this in 2024. I got two numbers for you. 2024, it was at least 276,000, and the first 5 months of 2025 is 184,001.
Wow. Snatching you niggas up. You know? So this is just the beginning. Like I said, you're gonna get to the point to where Trump said, no, we're gonna deport American citizens. You remember, this is Nero, man. This is the ancient, you know, studied Nero. That nigga was cruel, man. Okay? That nigga was an asshole. He killed his mother. You know, he killed the man that reared him up, sent him. You know, this man was just killing every goddamn thing, nigga. Okay? This man was known for, you know, having little boys dress up as girls, marrying them and shit. Like, this nigga, he was wild. This is the nigga that has all this authority, okay, which he's been given the authority by the elites to get at you niggas, man. So he's the perfect man for prophecy, man. He's the perfect Jacob Trouble president. Okay?
And I mean, he don't care, man. You can tell he don't care, man. He don't give flying fuck, bro. At all. That bill he paid, bro, we don't talk about that bill though. It's all about the rich people. That's it. That's it. Everybody else, you gotta get fucked. All you eat might broken in. You better get fucked too. You about to get fucked too, man. You about to get fucked too. And which is fine, and it's great. That's great, man. That's great. They picked that nigga to be the one. That's great. The Lord picked him to be the one, really.
Yeah, he is chosen.
Yeah, yeah. That's great. The Lord picked him to be the one, man.
Perfect nigga for prophecy.
Yeah, God. He doing his thing, man. He doing it, man.
That nigga feeling the stamp, though.
Yeah.
That's more the definition.
Go to that definition, bro.
Back in the definition for mysterium, just the mysteries. Definition C, the third definition, it says of the Most High, the secret counsels which govern the Most High in dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from the ungodly and wicked men, but plain to the godly.
Yeah, so they're hidden from the ungodly and wicked men. And this is why a lot of people don't get it, because they're considered ungodly. You know, our people have been conformed to the image of the beast. You know, they move and operate like Edomites. Their thought process is that of an Edomite, man. And Esau is the most ungodly heathen in the earth. And that's who our people have patterned themselves out of, man. That's why they're not open up to the mysteries, man. Okay? Only those who are chosen from the beginning. You know, the Lord will guard his love. Right? Yeah,
It's Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord thy power will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
That's it. To the servants, the prophet, and the secrets, man. The secrets, man. I mean, like we know through the scriptures. But guess what? The Lord will open us up. It's especially we can get them new bodies. Hey, we gonna know all things. I mean, well, hey, hey, we gonna know this stuff, man. I mean, like, you know, like, I know if everybody watched that movie Lucy, man, she opened up, man, to be able to know all things, man. But for Lord to get give us an understanding. The mysteries, man, like what we know now, salvation, man. I mean, like people ask you questions, what is this? No, I don't know all that now. But we know we need to know for salvation. We know what we need to do. We need to how about some shop. We know that. All right. A lot of people don't know nothing. A lot of people don't know about like the chariots. We say cloud. People don't know about no cloud. They're like they call UFO. It's like people just so they're out of tune. They don't know. And basically the reason why they don't know that though. The Lord ain't opened them up, and the power of this world have blinded the minds of them, had blinded the mind of them though. And that's a big thing with our people though. Our people don't want to know the Nazi how about shot. And which fine though. I'm glad we know what we know. I'm glad we know that though. The what do you how about your shot for that? All right. But not knowing nothing, hey, you gonna call out there though. You got something good
for you. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children.
right. Hey,
You can jump to 1 too.
yeah, brother, like yeah. Hey, our people done, man. Like they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. What the scripture said? They don't read. Yeah, they look and look. Our people hate knowledge, man. And you tell Jake, don't eat that, man. Don't do that, man. Look, it's bad for you. Don't mess around this woman. This woman that she had a man. Hey, they don't want to hear that, man. Don't turn back to the Lord, man. They don't want to hear that, man, at all. They just don't want to do it, man. All right, so they reject the Lord. Like you fang your hand and saying you're gonna do what you want to do, instead of what the Lord telling you to do. Hey, you rejecting the Lord, and Lord gonna reject you at the end of the day. But keep reading in the TV.
It's the book of Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded.
It's all about the election. It's all about the election. All right, the rest blind. 2/3 y'all blind, man. Y'all can't see. You can't take 2 steps. Y'all so get how blind y'all are though. All right.
I can't get that NLT about the shot. So in the NLT, Romans 11:7. So this is the situation. Most of the people of Israel have not found the favor of the Most High they are looking for so earnestly.
Woo! It's that favor, man. And give me Proverbs 8. Start 33. Yeah, but go ahead, bro.
It's a few have the ones the Most High has chosen, but the hearts of the rest were hard.
Hey, that's right. Hey, if you ain't got favor in your how about some shot, man. Hey, I feel bad for you. Not really. I don't feel bad for you. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you, though. So, and that's like when the Lord told Ezra, it kind of feel bad, but the people not. Shit, hey, that's how I am. Hey, we can't control. We don't control our people. We didn't make our people. The Lord made our people. He's in the total control, not us.
It says, verse 8, it says, as the scriptures say, the Most High has put them in a deep sleep. To this day, he has shut their eyes so they do not see, and closed their ears so they do not hear.
See, and we talked to some guy at the gym about some he talking about some shit. I'm like, and we said something like, man, until we left, they're like, oh, he finished. Because they don't know. I mean, they really don't. They really think this shit gonna be everything gonna be good. Everybody gonna come together. They talking about that guy had a long speech, like he had like 8-hour speech. Some nigga from some politician. I tell you so, man. Yeah, I'm saying he had a little like yeah. I'm saying the he. Hey, The shit is already sitting on the way how it's gonna be. That nigga ain't gonna change the goddamn thing. Trump is in charge. They put him in charge. All put him in charge. So everything gonna have the Lord want it. So this nigga talking about AI speech. He said he preaching. Fuck that. It don't matter. He preaching nothing. The Lord got everything set as he wanted, man. They're not gonna stop the how Lord gonna roll with it. All right.
Niggas still think they got rights.
Yep.
Niggas ain't gonna learn. Like I say today, alligator Alcatraz. Yeah. There's a crocodile in that goddamn man. Yeah, none of your rights ever matter. Okay, that was all just a delusion of freedom. Okay, because America is the most restricted state ever, man. You gotta think about it. In America, okay, you have to. Your children have to, even when you go to homeschool, you gotta learn their curriculum.
Yep.
You can't teach your children what you want their children to know. You have to learn their curriculum. Okay? Whenever you okay, get a driver's license, all right? You get a car, you gotta get a tag every year. Okay?
Taxes.
You gotta pay them taxes.
Hey.
Okay? Yeah. You gotta if you stay in the city, okay, you can have a $400,000 house. But guess what? You can't add on to that house like you want to.
You gotta get permission.
Yeah, you gotta get the permit. Yeah, you gotta get permit. Okay? Yeah. So here it is. You niggas live in a country that pretty much tell you everything to do.
Yep.
Okay? But then you say you got rights. Yeah, you got rights to go party. Okay? Go sin. But then you got to come right back to your restrictions, man. Your ass sober up. Okay? Even if you ain't sober, you still got to take your drunk ass to work.
Hell yeah.
You see? So niggas are still under this illusion that Esau gonna honor his law. He ain't gonna honor nothing. Okay? Even when Trump did the airstrike on Iran, he went around Congress. That was unlawful. So if you niggas think that Esau, okay, is restricted by the law that he made, niggas are fooled. Right? You say, oh man, that nigga did an 8-hour speech. I bet he found out all type of laws, restrictions, subsection 3B, C, conjunction. Yeah, conjunction 12, Roe versus Dickinson, 1912. That shit don't matter, man.
It don't matter.
Esau do what the fuck he want to do, when he want to do it, and he'll just pop up on the news, explain that shit away, and go to the next shit. Cause what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do?
It's the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
You know, it's the illusion of choice. Like, oh, you playing those games, they give you two options, but it really don't matter what you pick, because the same thing gonna happen.
Yeah, Pepsi or Coke.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. and you look at it like, yeah, and you look at it like he gonna like we gag. He gonna keep word in.
No.
So you know he gonna keep word now.
No.
So man, this dude ain't right. But that nigga had heard a nigga had an 8-hour speech. Somebody do say he start preaching. He start preaching. I'm saying that shit ain't gonna. In my mind, that shit ain't gonna change no matter.
He wasted them 8 hours.
Yeah.
It makes sense, well, it don't make sense that they'll listen to that nigga for 8 hours, but you won't listen to the words of the Lord for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Because you know what? Because it's against. They don't like that because you tell them, you can't do this. You got a certain way, this, and that. Oh, I can't do that, man.
I just said nigga got on the suit. You know,
That's what it is.
going into these words,
Yep.
articulate. Okay, and then they trying to give you a solution within this system. Okay, nigga, there's no way you're gonna beat me in the system I created.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I created the system for you to lose. Like people talking about, oh, Trump fixed the economy. Nigga, the economy is working perfect. It's meant to keep you niggas broke.
Yeah.
It's on your knees. It's working perfectly. Ain't nothing to fix. And the president ain't got no power to fix no economy. Okay? So you niggas are still trying to find a solution within the system that's suppressing you. Okay? You got to overthrow the system. Okay, when it was time for the Babylonians to take down the Syrians, they wasn't marching and protesting and trying to find loopholes in the Syrian law. You gotta take these niggas down. You see, that's when masculinity was in the earth. Now the earth is so effeminized, okay, that all these niggas are bound to begging your oppressor to have mercy on them. And then lets the oppressor know that he still got you. The fact that you coming to me for mercy, I got you niggas, man. Okay?
Yeah, but that nigga name is nigga, you know, Hakeem Jeffries.
Oh, Hakeem.
That nigga had a speech for 8 hours, bro. An 8 hour speech ain't shit changed.
Ain't shit to talk about for 8 hours.
8 hours, bro. 8 hour speech, bro.
Ain't nothing 8 hours long. Most of your drives ain't 8 hours. What you say?
Yeah, that nigga spinal cord.
Yeah, 8 hours and 32 minutes, bro.
Light skinned nigga with some
Yeah.
Muslim nigga.
I don't know that nigga from.
Make it look funny.
You know, it's like in New York. I ain't just been on New York. Like you want to be from me.
But you did it makes sense because Elder Apostle, I watched one the Elder Apostle video in the morning, and he was talking about how like Jake don't like the stipulations. I know you use a different word, but the stipulation of the restrictions that come with the scriptures, but they don't look at the benefits of the restriction. Like don't eat this.
Yeah.
You know the benefits of not eating that,
And they restricting you from you.
Yeah.
When you go into the restriction, when you go into the law, they restrict you from destroying yourself. But just as Elder Zahar was going in earlier, the flesh, all right, is built to just wild out. So the restrictions of the scriptures, you go into the law, they keep you in check to where you don't destroy yourself. So what do people do now? They destroy themselves through what? Eat. Okay. Yeah. In fact, look up what's the lead cause of death in black in the black community. Lead cause of death. The top lead cause of death, man. Okay. Yeah. Because people talk about the restriction, well, the restriction save you from you. Don't commit adultery. You don't have to worry about a nigga trying to blow your goddamn head off. But your flesh get horny. Your flesh don't give a damn that she married. All right? Your flesh just want to get off. You see? Your flesh don't care about this food you destroying. You just like the pleasure of that food. Okay? Your flesh don't care about, you know, the kickback and committing, you know, robberies and murders. The flesh don't care. It's in the moment.
It cares about itself.
Yeah, the flesh be in the moment. The spirit long term. And see, the law is a guide to restrict the flesh, to suppress the flesh so you don't destroy yourself.
I got two for you. It says the leading cause of death
3 and 9.
in the black community. The leading cause of death is heart disease, cancer, and unintentional injuries.
What does it come from?
With heart disease being the top, several leading causes of death are significantly impacted by food relating factors include heart disease, stroke, cancer, diabetes, also high blood pressure.
So goddamn. So nigga talk about the restrictions, but nigga, this is you unrestricted. Blood pressure, limbs getting cut off.
Yeah.
You gotta drive around there, you know, and the nigga won't stop. Yeah, a nigga 400 pounds, but this nigga still in the grocery store in the goddamn cart on a little electric cart, buying the shit that's destroying.
Same shit.
So you people need restrictions, okay? Because look at the results of no restrictions. You got it, bro.
I got to put 3 for you. This is 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 8 through 10. But we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully. Knowing this, the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and disobedient, for the ungodly, and for the sinner, for unholy and profane, for murderers of fathers and murderers of mothers, for manslayers, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for men stealers, for liars, for perjures persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine, according to the glorious gospel of the blessed of the blessed Most High, which was committed to my trust.
Yeah, so when you go into it, just to go, it said the law wasn't made for the righteous. Because if you have a righteous spirit, you don't need, okay, a written law not to commit adultery with your brother, not to lie on your brother, not to steal, not to murder your brother. You don't need a written law for that. You see, the law was meant to condemn, to expose wickedness. Okay? So when you go into the law, all right, we in this wicked flesh. So the law exposes how wicked that the flesh is, man. Okay? So when you go into these things, Jake talk about the restrictions. Well, we're witnessing you niggas without restrictions, man, and it's terrible. Okay, look at the community, look at your diet. Okay, no, absolutely no family structure anymore. Your alphabet. The only thing that's being produced from nigga culture is what? Alphabet, serial killers, and thoughts. That's the only thing that's being produced. Okay, so you say so.
God will say, the law was made to keep these things from happening. You know, the law was made to keep these things from happening. Because if you would have kept them, this could have avoided all this.
Yep. And where you gonna go? Okay. You got that in the roof 39. Yep. Gonna bag up your sin.
This is Baruch 3 and 9. Hear Israel, the commandments of life.
Commandments of life. People talk about restrictions, but really the law is about life. Like I say, in this society, no, you're restricted here. You see, you're restricted in this system. Okay? Because bills are a restriction. You see, that's the restrictions because you can't do what you want to do. You can't move. You can't build because of what? Bills. Majority of your income go to bills. That's the real restriction. They talk about the law is restriction. No, bills is goddamn restriction, man. Okay, because even when you go into the law, all right, the law was meant for us to come up. Because even in the law, then they have the year of jubilee. Okay, look that up real quick. The purpose of the year of jubilee. Well, your debt was forgiven. You see, you can go work as an apprentice under another Israelite man and come up, get your own something, have your own thing going on. Okay, so you go into our system. No, the law, okay, produce life. Okay, real quick, we're gonna go into that. First Kings 4 and 20. Yeah, you got to do it real quick.
It's Proverbs 19 and 16. He that keepeth the commandments keepeth his own soul, but he that despises his ways shall die.
Yeah, despise his ways shall die. Because you're gonna be in self-destruct mode. Like when you step away from the law, see, people think that when they hear that, they think because you step away from the law that you're gonna die instantly. No, you begin the cycle of self-destruction. So now we see each generation getting worse because they're in the cycle of sin, and sin decays. So now we're seeing the tribes decaying that's not being brought back. See, the Lord separated us and started to refurbish us. You see, that's why there's an aura of life around the brother. That's why you can be feeling a certain type of way, but then you get around brothers, you be back on point. Because there's an aura of life. Okay? But you can go around niggas and be vexed. Spirit be dark. Okay? You can feel the death on niggas, man, because it's a haven of sin. Yeah, bro.
You said 1 Kings 20 and 20?
1 Kings 4 and 20. Yeah. Look at the Jubilee.
This is what is the purpose of the year of Jubilee.
Yep.
In the Bible, the year of Jubilee, as described in Leviticus 25, as a special year, meant to restore social and economic justice amongst Israelites. Its purpose was to release people from debt and servitude, return ancestral lands, and to allow land to rest. It was a time for renewal, reminding the people that they were ultimately the Most High's people and that the land belonged to Him also.
Yeah, so here it is. You had time to rest. You had time. You get your. Let's say you was a servant for 6 years, and the year of Jubilee came. Guess what? You would have to be let loose, and you would get your lands back. You see? So the law had resets in it. It had systems built into it. Okay, it had welfare system built into it to where when you had crop field, harvest everything, you left some for the poor. So it had built-in welfare. It had built-in because really what they call it now is bankruptcy. You file for bankruptcy, remove, but then you still got the bad credit. He saw bullshit, but really Jubilee was a time to release that debt.
Reset.
Yeah, so you can get back.
Yeah.
So you can begin to build again. You know? Yeah. So no, the law is just like you just read. The law is good.
Mhm.
Like, no, even up now, brothers be waiting on the Sabbath now. You know, this shit. Esau wear your ass out. You be waiting on the excuse not to do shit. Like, so I swear it's a Sabbath. You know, they on this your skill. It's a Sabbath. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah. You got it, bro.
This is 1 Kings chapter 4, verse 20. Judah and Israel were many as the sand which is by the sea.
Now this is when we were being governed by what? The law. Okay, what was our condition then? Go ahead.
In multitude, eating and drinking and making merry.
Eating and drinking and making merry. Go ahead.
And, and Solomon reigned over all kingdoms from the river unto the land of the Philistines, and on the border of Egypt. They brought presents and served Solomon all the days of his life.
And this is us under the law. King Solomon was the king. Our king was on. We was on. Okay. Go ahead.
And Solomon provisions for a day was 13 measures of fine flour.
Yep. All the desserts you can think of. Go ahead.
And 60 measures of meal.
Go ahead.
10 fat oxen.
10 oxen.
Fat oxen.
Fat oxen. You know, nigga be putting their little oxtail plate on Facebook. You know, no, 13 whole oxen. Damn the tails. Nigga. Who's talking about the whole?
Imagine
Yeah.
them being though.
Yeah.
Imagine probably big as hell too. So
Yeah. So and this was to feed his house because he had estates, wild children, servants. Okay. And this is us on the law. We talking about abundance. So nigga talking about the law got restrictions, like Mo Dick big ass. You know, the law got restrictions. That's why you big, because you ain't got no restriction.
go buck all goddamn time.
Your big ass, then they go get that surgery and shit and get right back big. Go ahead.
And 20 oxen out of the pasture.
Yep.
And 100 sheep besides
All
hard.
the lamb chops every day. You know, if you was in Solomon's courts, they just walk by niggas, wine right, chops, it's good. All under the law. Okay? Because they were eating lawful food. That's what another thing is. Nigga act like just because you can't eat catfish, the world gonna eat.
Yeah.
Shit ain't got pork in it.
Yeah. All these lawful foods out here.
If I got that
Yeah. All these lawful foods you can eat, but a nigga act like the world won't eat any pork, catfish, and shrimp. Yeah, bro.
And Roebuck.
Yep, and deer. Yep.
And followed them. And Pheasant fowl.
Yep.
For he had dominion over all the region on this side of the river, from Tipesh.
Yep.
Pesh.
Yep.
And Azah.
Yep.
And to Azah, and over all kings this side river.
So King Solomon is what? A king of kings. This was all under the law. This was our status under the law. Okay?
Okay.
A nigga talk about the law and restriction where it look like they good. Got it, bro.
This is going into
And he had peace on all sides around about
He
him.
had peace on all sides round about him under the law. Okay? And read the next one, 24, 25.
25, and Judah and Israel dwelt safety.
Well, safety. Are you niggas safe now? Okay, you niggas don't say. You niggas can't trust each other. You can't even trust your cousin. Yeah, you can't. You can't trust your cousin. Nothing. Nobody. Mama get out on you. You know. This is a very toxic situation we in, and this without the restriction of the law, it's complete mayhem amongst niggas, man. Restrict the law, it produced peace. It kept order. Okay? One no sorry niggas just going around getting women pregnant. No, that law prevented that.
Mm.
But you ain't figured out by the time you about 12, 13, nigga, you got to get out of here. Yeah.
But if he ain't sweaty by the time he's
13, he'll never sweat.
he'll never sweat.
Yeah. You got to get this nigga out of here. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have a meeting on your ass. All right? And then the next day, being brought to the elders, man. Okay? Get this nigga out of here. They commit, adultery. Hey, both of them got to get out of here.
Mm.
Okay? Why? So they don't become a culture. Okay? So niggas talk about restriction. Well, you're living in a world that's unrestricted. So now, okay, when you get a woman, okay, what do you get? Leftover. Okay, trauma. Badass kid. Okay? And that's the average situation. So the law they produced it, but no restriction. This is what it produced. Okay? Yeah, bro.
And every man under his vine and under his fig tree,
Every man had their own substance. Go ahead.
from Dan even to Beersheba,
Yep.
all the days of Solomon.
All the days of Solomon. So every man under his fig tree, everybody had their own substance. Everybody had their own thing going on. So Jake talking about motion. Well, under King Solomon, Israel, we had real motion. Everybody was good, man. You know? Every man had their own thing. Nobody hurt. Okay? And this is all under the law, man. If you niggas like to try to push. Because see, niggas, Esau, living with Esau, you don't have to have discipline. See? That's what get a nigga having discipline, man. See? You got
I wanted to look this up. We was talking about that, how during the time of Solomon, gold, silver didn't even register.
Yep.
During the time of Solomon. This is the value of Solomon's vision. It said if you're referring to the value of Solomon's wealth, it was estimated to be well over $2 trillion. And then it says the value of Solomon's temple alone was well over 300 billion.
Yeah.
That was the value of just Solomon's house by itself. Solomon will, during those times, basically circling back around to what the brother getting into. When we under the law, there's an abundance of everything. You know, not really, keep it like that. There's an abundance of everything, meaning that the Lord, these laws are meant to keep us up. It's meant to keep us, keep us on top. And we saw an example of that during the tough time of Solomon.
under the law, it was meant to accumulate wealth and maintain wealth. That's why you had brother, okay, and he died and didn't leave no heir. You was supposed to take on his wife, okay, just so you can produce an heir to keep that inheritance going. You see, the law deal with generational wealth, okay. You see, and that's why going back to the mysteries of the kingdom. Well, niggas don't think about the kingdom. So they don't understand you need a structure to run the kingdom. You need a system to run this kingdom.
Mm.
You see? But when you just a slave, laws are restricted to you. Because as a slave, you ain't got no responsibility. So you can just go and be random. You know? You got that, folks.
Root 3 and 9 says, "Hear Israel, the commandments of life, give ear to understand wisdom. How happened in Israel that thou art in thine enemy's land, that thou art waxing old in a strange country."
Yeah, so you in your enemy's land, waxing old in a strange country, which means what? You're in a state of decay. Okay, you're just fading away. You're in a state of perishing. Okay, and you look at our people; they're just perishing, man. Look at these niggas, man. Okay, look at Jay Smith. Okay, go look at Karate Kid. What is it, Karate Kid? And then go look at this nigga now, man. Perishing, man. That's just a result under this system, man. You Jakes are perishing away, man. You getting weirder, more alphabet. All right, the nigga woman getting more out of shape. Okay, niggas are just here to destroy each other. Niggas are just born to crash out. It's a state of decay. Okay, so how happy are you and your enemy land waxing old? We just over here decaying, man. Because remember, Adam. Matter of fact, you got Wisdom of Solomon 2. I think you like verse 12. What you can get there, bro?
That thou art defiled with the dead.
Thou art defiled with the dead. Okay? And why scripture referred to our people as the congregation of the dead, man. Your whole culture destroys you, man. We just went to the lead cause of Jake. Now, how many Jakes that ate all them ribs today?
Yep.
Yeah. How you think your heart stop up, man? Get flat. In your arteries, man. All that goddamn pork and seafood.
And then that's what I got I got the basically diabetes.
Yeah. He's been alone. Yeah. He's been alone. We'll fix that real quick.
I've been looking at these different animals, man. Weird ass animals.
That thou art counted with them that go down into the grave.
Yep. Go ahead.
Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom.
Yeah, the fountain of wisdom. Go ahead.
For if thou hast walked in the way of the Most High,
And going into the law is wise. Like you go into the law, like it's very wise, a very wise way to run a kingdom, man, to rule a nation, for a nation to sustain itself. It's very wise. Okay, that's why you got rid of certain people because they were harmful to the nation. Okay, you did everything was about the nation forward with yourself, man. So, because the laws that resulted in death, that's because what you're doing is critical to the nation moving forward. You got to get out of it, man. You got
a girl way back.
Yep.
She comes to the king, 13 pounds.
Yep.
It says, for if thou hadst walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldst have dwelled in peace forever.
Yeah, that shit has dwelled in peace forever. You see? So people talk about the law is restricted. No, the law is for us to dwell in peace forever. You know? When we get those new bodies, what's going to be in those new bodies? The law. We're going to be immortal with this law. Perfect peace. Yeah, perfect peace. You see? But see, Jake say it's restricted because they never tasted this. What's supposed to say? Taste and see that the Lord is good. Okay? And we end on yours. You got bro. Shit, 2 weeks. Go get yours, bro.
Yeah, I'm
getting ready. Let you hold it.
Hey, this is Deuteronomy 14 and 6. I'm gonna read it in NLT.
Yep.
It said you may eat any animal that had completely split the hooves and chewed the cud.
Yep. So you got called a dietary law. Okay. Now all these things are tainted now, but in their natural state. All right. These things, are good for the body. Go ahead.
All right, verse 7. But if the animal does not have both, it may not be eaten.
Yeah, so that's the restriction that Jay talked about. Okay, so now you can eat calamari, whatever, octopus. That's a luxury food here. Yeah, lobster.
Scales and feet.
Yeah, so now you can eat anything. So now you're liberated, but then your number one cause of death is your damn diet. Got it?
So you may not eat the camel, the hare, or the hyrax. So they chew the cud. So they chew the cud, but did not split the hoof.
Yeah.
So they are centimerian. I don't know the word. Ceremonially unclean unto you.
Yeah, goddamn camel, man. Okay. We can look at the animals like you ain't supposed to eat shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, goddamn counts. Shit, yeah. God, bro.
Hey, you may not eat the pig, and the pig, like, no,
That's what they can fall out.
they would
They
fall
always
out.
do with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
What they say, they stop following.
Put that pig in the
That's when the
specific.
nigga, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the nigga take a stand.
No.
Yeah, you know.
He said, no, he made everything clean. He made everything clean.
They gonna be right here agreeing for 2 hours, goddamn. Bring that out, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? They go left. Yeah, got bro.
I said, he said, you may not eat the pig. It has spit the hoof,
Yep.
but does not chew at the cud.
Yep.
So it is Sanabary.
Take turtle out the shell.
Yeah. Turtle soup. I mean, they do all kind of crazy shit, man.
Like how much work you gotta do?
and shit.
And see, the
Shrimp,
things that you supposed to eat, they reproduce abundantly.
Yeah.
Like look how many, the fish have so many, lay so many
Yeah.
eggs that you can.
Yeah.
The cow just walking meat.
Yeah.
Look at the cow just walking meat. Just a big huge, the oxen, the buffalo. Okay. See, niggas can do any goddamn thing, man.
Yeah, it's one nigga it's one nigga on TikTok cooking a motherfucking bear.
Yeah,
A bear
yeah,
a bear paw.
yeah.
Niggas find it like those shit. But then, even when you go into like the crawfish, the crabs, the oysters, the lobsters, all those we call those are the filters. Y'all get into it.
Bottom feeders.
Those are they bottom feeders. They're the filters for the ocean. So like when you put it in a simple form, the way a crawfish body is designed is like a crawfish. So like his body sucks up water. It cleans the water out, and then as it goes through it, it cleans the water.
Yep.
So crawfish houses all the parasites and shit and everything like that. Basically, and you niggas just go and pick it out and then eat it.
And you suck the bullshit out of it.
Yeah.
That's how they teach you to eat it.
Yeah.
You was sucking the bullshit out of it. All that shit, you know what I'm saying?
And it's massive. All of that shrimp, that lobster, all that crab shit, that bullshit they eat all the time. They like steak. And all that bullshit, man. All that goddamn. I hate that. I mean, I hate picking. I hate picking that shit up and putting in my car. I do not like that shit.
It's equivalent. Like it's equivalent to you taking a roach because they see roaches. It's equivalent to you taking a roach, taking the head out of that motherfucker, and then sucking all the guts and shit out of it. That's the same thing you do with the crawfish and the crab and stuff. There's the chick. She was like, we got to get more oysters and stuff in the ocean to keep the ocean clean. Bitch, stop fishing them out of there.
That's what it is.
Because they made to reproduce, and then the animals that's a little bigger than them come and eat up the old filters, and they produce children, and so you got new filters. So the Lord have it to where the ocean constantly cleans itself with things that in there. You taking away a whole food source from a whole nother animal.
Look, you gotta think the most time made our food source close at hand. You gotta go the extra mile to get these niggas. You gotta go the extra mile and get shrimps. Dog, y'all want to eat a blowfish? It's mostly poison with a bit of safe food. Y'all want to go there and try to eat that.
And that Moab crazy. Moab man aiming to eat that shit. Eat it and they die.
Squid, you gotta go the extra mile. These fish with scales, you ain't gotta go the extra mile. They come to you. These cattle, you gonna see it walking. A deer, you gonna see it
You can
skip.
raise
You can raise
the food you're supposed to eat. You can raise cows, deer. A deer, they're abundant. You ain't gotta raise them, but they're easy accessible. The deer in your backyard. Okay? Yeah, sheep, all these animals that you can eat. Turkey, you can raise turkey. You can have a turkey on your farm. Chicken.
Yeah.
You can raise quail. Like you can have quail on your farm.
Mm.
Everything that's meant for you to eat, Most High made it to where you can raise it yourself. Keep up with the production. But what do you think that King Solomon's daily provision was coming from? From his pastors,
Mm.
from his own pastors. That's where his daily provision came from. From the wine, okay, everything that really is supposed to, like you say, the Lord made to where everything that's lawful supposed to be an arm's reach.
Mm.
Like you say, that's why you got to go 200 feet in the goddamn Arctic Ocean,
Yeah,
to get a squid.
Clam.
Yeah, clam.
Bottom.
Yeah,
You
fucking
gotta go.
crab.
Yeah.
Big old crab again, big old crab again, fucking big.
that's the evil. Man,
It's that much feed in there, man. They'll go through all that. They gotta have. I ain't trying to eat. If I gotta have vitamins to eat it, I don't want it. Like real, if I gotta have a pair of pliers to eat some shit, like that mean it won't fuck me. It won't fuck me as fuck that.
Well, with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified once again. Want to turn the praise to you, give all praise.
Yeah, I will buy a ship, y'all shot by a ship,
Double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers. The peace of blessed salutation, hopefully, shalom.
Shalom.
Right on time.
I agree. This is